All right, so you are looking for a way to create a business that's location independent, and it's something you can take with you wherever you go. It's something that you can build over time, start it as a side hustle, make it become a full-time thing eventually, and it's something that is ultimately scalable, and it's an asset that you're going to be able to sell someday. I'm Trevor with Ecommerce Paradise. We focus on high-ticket dropshipping as a business model, and it's something I've been doing for like 15, 20 years. It's an awesome business model, and the reason why I recommend it so much to so many people is because it is all of the above. It checks all the boxes. If you want more information on high-ticket dropshipping, how to get started, just go check out the website, ecommerceparadise.com. I have a free niches list of 1,000 niche ideas, high-ticket products that you can sell online. So go check that out, ecommerceparadise.com/niches. But I think the key here is that this business model is something where you're working with brands that already have a presence out there and are going to give you an authorized dealer agreement, so you'll have access to do the warranty support for them. So warranty support is key because when you're selling products online and you're drop shipping them, you're not, taking responsibility for those products and the condition that they arrive in. You are going to be backed up by the brand that actually creates them, and you're going to be able to forward the customer to the manufacturer directly to do their any warranty stuff. And of course you can help them and stuff with it, but if you do any kind of other type of drop shipping where you're working with a Chinese supplier and selling generic products, it's a whole different business model, and you don't have any warranty support. So you really have to choose something that's low cost. So if an order gets messed up or arrives damaged or doesn't work, you can just refund that order. But high ticket, you're working with brands, so you're going to have authorized dealer agreements, access to warranty support. You're going to also be able to take advantage of all these brands, all the work they put into it already, and to grow their brand and to establish it. Now, because of this, it's a little bit harder to get going with brands sometimes. You have to build trust. And so in order to do that, you have to make phone calls. Sometimes, people think, oh, I'll just send an email. And yeah, a lot of brands will sign you up with emails, but a lot won't. And they want to talk to the owner directly and actually establish rapport first. So you're going to have to make phone calls and talk to these brands and, build a relationship and build trust. But the beauty of doing that is that you're going to be able to sell something that's already being searched for online. So, using our methods, we use Google Shopping ads. We mostly advertise in the Google Shopping marketplace, as well as Bing Shopping, and we do retargeting through social media, and we do email marketing and retargeting through YouTube. And the reason is that because people are searching around to try to find, number one, what brand they're interested in, what product they're interested in, stuff like that. When it's high ticket, there's more of like a longer sales process usually with expensive products. People are kind of getting an idea of what's out there, what brands are available. Sometimes they're going to want to buy it from a reputable online seller that has some sort of a service center or like a big box store, but oftentimes they're going to buy it from a boutique online reseller because it's not available in big box stores, or it's not available in local retailers and stuff like that. And that's kind of one of the keys to success, is getting on board with brands that don't sell in big box stores. But beyond that, you can provide more value as a boutique online dealer. You can provide niche specific content. You can provide information and customer service that they're not going to normally be able to get in a big box retailer or a big online retailer. You're going to be able to do a better job at sales and customer service because of that. And boutique online retailers are really easy to run as like a solo entrepreneur operation, because generally speaking, with a single product category website, like a niche website, you're not going to have so much upkeep to do. You're going to be able to just really focus on that one category. It's like the difference between going down the street and seeing a fireplace store versus walking into a Best Buy and having, 100 different product categories available. You have different departments, you have lots of different staff. With a boutique online retailer, you don't really need that much staff to make it work. You can scale them, but you don't need to scale them super big, because you're really just looking for an income for yourself, right? So usually the average that a high ticket dropshipping store makes, the sweet spot in net profit, is somewhere between like $5,000 to $10,000 per month. Once you get past that point, it becomes more difficult to manage. You got to have bigger teams. You got to even probably open up offices and stuff like that. It can get kind of messy. So the sweet spot is like that 100 to 200,000 a month revenue, and around a 10% net profit margin. And things can really vary, especially for new stores. Sometimes it takes a while to break in to find the right products that have high profit margins and high profit per sale, so that you can actually really dial down the ads to the things that are actually profitable. But that's one of the things we do for our clients. We actually break down the price lists that the suppliers give us, and we find those SKUs that are actually high profit, and that makes a huge difference when you're spending money on Google Shopping ads and stuff like that. You're not just going to want to throw a bunch of money at products that aren't profitable. You got to break it down, and we have really, really good systems for that. We've been doing this for like 10 years, and I have a team of over 10 virtual assistants that help me from everything from customer support for clients to catalog optimization and updates, ads, SEO, all that stuff. And the cool thing about our full service monthly management package is that we wrap everything up into one affordable rate, so that you can get all this stuff done for you, including coaching and support from me, who I'm a veteran entrepreneur in the high ticket dropshipping space. So I have a lot of experience in many different niches, and I can help you to actually grow and scale your business. And it's not just a course, you're not signing up for a course. What you're getting is a done for you service, where we actually manage your stuff and build your store out, scale it, all that stuff. But yeah, I think the coolest thing about high ticket dropshipping is that you can put all of your cost of goods sold and ad spend and software expenses and virtual assistant expenses, all that stuff, onto business credit cards that give you points rewards and cash back. And the coolest thing about that, of course, is that you're going to be able to use those points and cash back for travel, and specifically luxury travel. So, for example, Chase, they have an Ink Unlimited and Ink Preferred cards. When you put spend onto those, they get, points, and then you're able to transfer those points out to certain travel partners, specifically Hyatt Hotels does a great reward system. Also lots of airline partners and other hotel partners as well. Amex has a line of credit cards that are wonderful for businesses that give you points rewards, like the Amex Business Gold and the Amex Blue Business Plus, 4x and 2x points respectively, and they transfer out to these airline partners that you can get 2 to 3x, maybe sometimes more in value per point. So you can end up making an additional maybe 2, 3, 4, 5% back with all your spend. And then you're able to not just do that, but enjoy this like luxury travel lifestyle. Just kind of frees up your life, work from home, enjoy more time with the family, or just kind of become a digital nomad and travel around while your business does all the hard work for you. And it's retail, so you're going to be dealing with a lot of back and forth between customers and suppliers, but the team does that for you. That's kind of the key. And you kind of sit back and take a CEO, CFO approach to your business. And using our services, you'll have a co-CEO and CFO and me. And I have a ton of experience dealing with all the different nooks and crannies of these businesses, and the things that happen and how to deal with them. And we have tons of SOPs, standard operating procedures, and how to deal with stuff. So yeah, it's my favorite business to run. It's also just something that I have a ton of experience with. So you got to kind of choose the things that are in life that are gonna work, that work well in an evergreen way, so you don't have to constantly be reinventing the wheel, finding new products, new best-selling products and stuff like that. Like, all that work has already been done for you with your competitors and your suppliers, and so all you have to do is just sort of take what they've done and piggyback off that and run ads and do a good job with customer service support, build funnels out, build a community, and just pick a niche, that's something that you have some interest or experience in. I think it gives you a big leg up. You can do so much with that and have a great time. It can be a passion business and a profitable business at the same time. Or you can just choose something like really, really ordinary and boring that makes a lot of money. That's something that people need, and there's opportunities all over the place. If you just look around you, your house, businesses, when you're traveling, anywhere you go, you look around you, try to, identify and pinpoint expensive products, and then you can write those down and look at those on Google Shopping and try to find people that are already running these online niche websites, these boutique websites that sell just like a single product category, or like a certain amount of categories around a general interest. And the key is doing research to find sites that are online only, so they don't have any physical retail or warehouse business, sites that are based on Shopify, sites that sell multiple brands, and that they got to be niche stores. And that's kind of the filters that we look for. When you find these niche stores, it's really easy then at that point to find your suppliers. It's basically just all the brands that they're selling. And then once you set up a little demo website, we call it, with generic high ticket products, it kind of makes it look like you're doing it like yourself, private labeling. Then all you have to do is call the suppliers and email them and get accounts with them. You'll fill out the authorized dealer agreements, and then you upload their products, optimize, set up all the marketing ads, and then scale from there. And using our services, we do it all for you. So if you're interested in that, go to ecommerceparadise.com/turnkey. We can build and launch a business for you. And then on the back end, we provide management services, ongoing management services, a full service package. And if you already have a store and you try to launch it, didn't work, you can utilize our services to get your store launched as well. And we will scale it for you. It's ongoing scaling, ongoing management. You get a dedicated VA and a team of VAs to assist with catalog onboarding, uploading, updating, and all that stuff. You can learn more about that at ecommerceparadise.com/management. And again, you can get my free niches list, 1,000 niche ideas, at ecommerceparadise.com/niches. And just let me know if you have any questions, comment below, and I'm happy to help. And I'll see you guys in the next one.